off is because, baby, my entire pregnancy has...
Hello, yes, this is your girl, Queen of Commissary, and we are back with another video. Yes, this video came across my desk, and I said, you know what? Let's talk about it. This video is probably a year old, but let's get
When I say head by myself, yes, he comes to doctor's appointments, but as far as like being at the house and making sure I'm good and helping out with the kids, he has not done that at all.
Hey y'all, make sure y'all like and comment. But anyway, James is not obligated to take care of your other kids from other men, sis. The only concern that he has are those kids that you were carrying and them dolls that you playing around with.
I've been in that thing by myself, struggling. Because, like I said, it's been stress after stress after stress after stress. So when I had made those posts telling y'all my experience of him while being pregnant.
Now, fast forward, she's still going through this. This man is in and out of her life all the time. They good one week, they not another week. Have y'all noticed that she always comes back online after she posts and reveals everything and then try to take it back? Have y'all noticed that?
Fainting episode happened, which I know is linked to stress. This whole entire pregnancy has been stress, and he's been my number one stressor.
The number one stressor is continuously going against what God wants for us, which is to be in the confines of a marriage before you have children and relations, and you refuse to understand that, Miss Brittany. You can't keep blaming everybody else. This is your decision.
So, as I am at the hospital, I call him, I tell him, hey, I need you to get the kids because I just passed out and I need help. So he goes do that, he comes and he helps. And then we text and we talk, and he like, I just don't see any of this working out unless you do an apology post, which is why
she had to do the same thing for her husband, LaTruth, right? Or ex-husband, right? And she really listens to James about not showing them baby faces. I wonder why. Why do y'all think? Always coming to the internet and blasting her business and then getting mad when people got stuff to say.
Posted in my story the screenshot of me making the apology post and him telling me, no, that first line not gonna work. No, the second line not gonna work. No, the third line not gonna work.
The whole darn relationship ain't gonna work. It is what it is. How somebody gonna tell you how to write something? Y'all controlling each other. Miss Brittany look like you met your match. That's why y'all don't get along. Y'all both.
You're gonna have to fix that. You're gonna have to edit that. You're gonna have to change that. You're gonna have to fix that. Everything needs to be denounced because you're making me out to be something that I'm not. And I'm like, but even though it's my truth, I'm making you out to be something that you're not. They don't even make.
Oh, I can't stand this my truth. It's either the truth or it's not the truth. And the only truth is God's truth. Her truth seems like it's always a fib. It's always trumped up and stuff like that. Can't believe a word she says.
So, eventually, y'all see me mispost that I should have never posted. Even against my publicist's word, even against my friend's word, even against everybody that I talked to. Everybody said, even having man-to-man talks, them men said that if that man loved you and he know he did that stuff to you, he would never make you go out here on your brand in your face and have you lie and say or apologize and say that that stuff didn't happen to make him look good.
Did sis say she had a publicist? Oh my goodness. Honey, if you had a publicist, you wouldn't have done any of that. Regardless if it's true or not, you wouldn't have put that out there on your brand. Okay? Because your relationship ain't really nobody's business but your own.
Ever went to bat for you this whole entire time? Why are you going to bat for him? Why are you saving him? And I'm like, because I went over there and he's sitting in the dark and he looking, because I started finding out more and more stuff back to back to back to back to back. I kept getting hit with so much stuff back to back, y'all, that it was just like, damn, I can't catch a break. I cannot catch a break. So much stuff I kept finding out. I can't catch a break. Even a girl that was in LA that he had talked to, she told me that she had seen him get angry with her at one time too, because if she didn't do what he wanted her to do, he got angry real quick. So I'm like,
so fast forward to now, she makes a statement saying she, don't want nobody to remember that and all that. So he changed his spots overnight. without getting no help, without getting saved, without changing his life, yeah, she's still going through this.
Well, damn, if he doing that with somebody that you barely even know, ain't no telling how many other people doing that. So I'm like, okay. As I'm finding stuff out back to back to back, I'm getting hit left and right, left and right, left and right. I'm like, damn, I look dumb as hell. I'm over here going to bat for you, defending you. You never defended me. I've been dragged on this here internet for the longest time. And every time I get dragged, it's because of you. And every time somebody say something in your comments about me, you don't defend me. You don't say nothing. You just really got me out here looking. Although I've been going to bat for you. Like,
she said that he had her out here looking off. No, baby, you got your own self out here looking off. And what you going to bat for a man for? It's either he did it or he didn't. And it looked like he did because it's all, his ex-girlfriend said, they had some problems. He has problems with the temper, and so do you. You met yourself. You're looking at your own reflection. It's coming back to you because of the way you treated your ex-husband who loved you and adored you the best way he knew how. It's almost like you jumped out the frying pan into the fire. Or maybe you jumped out of something good into something just
crazy.
Horrible.
Even though I know that what I'm saying about you is not true. Me praising you, me celebrating you, me trying to make you feel like...
See, that's why I said in a more recent video that they are each other's gods. What you mean you praising him and whatever else she said? You get what I'm saying? No, you're supposed to praise God. What you have is a human. He's not a Superman. He came on there for you. You get what I'm saying? He didn't want to take care of your other 4 children and all that. That's not what he came there for. He came there for a fun time, honey.
You that, and
not
you
family
really have
time.
not been that. So, when I went off on Instagram, it's because this person would not give me my stuff back. Like I said before, I praised and celebrated this man to make him feel appreciated, and through his accomplishments and his accolades, I wanted to make him feel like, you know what, you're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. If don't nobody...
I mean, do James walk on 4 legs? Talking about he do a good job and all that. Sweetie, it looked like this is something he wanted to do as far as his acting career before you. You act like you gave him his career. Baby, you're not LaTruth. Okay? You trying to be like LaTruth helped you out, and now you trying to do that for James. You can't be doing that for no grown man. That man need to make his own way. You better step back. Okay? He doesn't need your praises and your celebration. You need to really sit back and look at yourself and reevaluate
He'll tell you,
life.
I'm happy for you, I'm proud of you, I am. So at one of the premieres, I ended up giving him this ring that was $10,000. And he got the ring. He still got the ring.
Well, why don't you get down on one knee and ask the man to marry you? I'm just saying, like, what are you trying to do? Teach him the way you want to be, treated? What the heck you giving a man that's not married to you, that has not committed to you? All he did was possibly give you some twins. What you giving him $10,000 for? And when you really are giving somebody something out of your heart and you really want them to have it, you're not going to sit there and put it on display and tell everybody what you did. And then try to take it back. I mean, sis, you don't have no morals. You don't have no darn sense sometimes. My gosh. Once it's out of your hands, it's not yours anymore, darling. You had no business giving him a no 10K ring in the first place.
I tried to get it back that night, so I told him, can you please give me my stuff? Leave my stuff on the porch, my key, all that stuff. Leave it on the porch. I'm going to get it off the porch, and then you will never have to hear from me ever again. I don't want to beef with you. I don't want to get on social media, go back and forth with you. I just want to be at peace, and I just want to move on. This man texts me and says, don't let social media of a whole lot of things, not because of social media. So when he said that, that triggered me.
So she said that James had said, don't let social media take you out of here, or something like that. I don't know what that meant. But basically, I guess he didn't want to get that ring back. You get what I'm saying? And rightfully so. I mean, if that was a gift, if you gifted that to him, it's his. But it's just something off about this relationship. You get what I'm saying? I know recently or within the last few months she said that, oh, they tricking off each other and this, that, and the other. And so they both are, you know, gifting each other. It's built on just superficial money, fame, and things like that. There is no love because neither one of them are capable of it. I'm just saying.
So I'm like, but you was the one sitting in the dark room. You was the one telling me you lost money. You was the one telling me you lost jobs because of my posting. That's why I needed to apologize. That's why I needed to fix things. That's why I needed to post you every day to make it seem like we was happy and go lucky so that it can make the people feel like you never done those things.
And see, this is why you can't believe nothing, because she just said that she put stuff out there to literally control the audience emotions. When she wants the audience to feel sorry for her, she puts out one thing. When she wants the audience to feel happy for her, she puts out another. You can't trust that.
All for you to sit here and throw up my mental health in my face that happened 2 years ago. So when I kept telling him just give me my stuff so I can be at peace, that was my answer right there. I didn't need no more answers. A lot of times we sit back and we just be like, okay, God, show me answer, show me answer, show me answer. Well, God been showing me an answer back to back to back to back to back. And I've been ignoring the answers that God been giving me because I'm like, okay, God, maybe this is a test from the devil because we going to church together.
When they were going through that church phase, I ain't never seen them in church together. Every time she's in church, she's always screen recording the service or whatever, but I ain't never really seen them together. Y'all let me know, have y'all ever seen them in church together?
Because we're going to Bible study together. Even that night that I went live, he had on that damn cape acting like he pouring in his butters or whatever. While he was live, he come to the door and say, I'm live. Okay, why you telling me that? So all the trying to keep stuff a secret and y'all like, where he at, where he at, where he at? It was all because he was like, let's just keep our relationship private. Let's not post it. No, it's really because you so afraid of your image and what people gonna say about you. And it's really because you know I didn't lie on you. So you know if them people see you still with me and still kicking it with me, they're gonna be like, well, she couldn't have lied. She just did that apology to save him. Yeah.
And fast forward, she tried to make James be like, you know, LaTruth. I mean, even some of the video clips that they, you know, did, you know, LaTruth, they did the same thing. Look, he is not LaTruth. He doesn't want to be public with his relationship. Why? Because, first of all, he's a player. When he wants to move on, he wants to move on. He wants to get the chicks. So he's not really concentrated on just being tied down to you, twins or no twins. Okay? So he doesn't want it public. Stop trying to recreate your marriage. It's just not going to work. Okay? He's not the same. It's not even built on any type of
That's what I did. Because we still was together every time. Even like I said, when I came in there, he was doing those butters for y'all on live. I was there. When I was live at his house the other day, I was like, we've been together this whole entire time. Why he trying to make it seem like we single because he's not answering questions or because he's not posting me, but y'all still see me talking about it. And when y'all ask me, I'm like, yeah, we together. Because I told him I'm not about to be no secret. If somebody asks me, yes, I'm going to tell them that we together.
You may be with him, sis, but he's not with you. And this is still going on today. Who told you just because you got some twins with him that that's your man? James look like he everybody man. He a pass around. I'm just saying. He community man. And you knew that when you met him. You were with him when you were married. He loved that. He never rushed you to get divorced because he didn't want you to be fully committed to him in the first place. If you had went back to your husband and y'all two had worked it out, he wouldn't have cared because he had a lineup, baby. He got women on in every different area code like Ludacris. I'm just saying, honey, wake up and smell the coffee. He just not that into you.
So, like I said, I asked him for my stuff. I just wanted to be done, be at peace, and that did not happen. Him throwing it up in my face and giving this person my all, things that I've never done in any relationship at all. I even tried therapy with this man. I did everything that I could, and that was my last straw the other day when I blew up because it's like, I am high-risk pregnant. This entire pregnancy, you have done nothing but cause me.
So she basically admitted that she is giving her all to some dude that just came around just to basically be a rebound to her, to take her off her course of her marriage. But said that, oh, I didn't give my all to my own marriage and to LaTruth. Yeah, that was very obvious. You get what I'm saying? Why is she giving her all to a man who is not committed to her is baffling to me. Okay? Giving her all, and what is her all? Money? 10K rings? Baby dolls? I'm just saying, like,
Stress.
your all ain't much.
This entire pregnancy, you have done nothing but hit me back to back as if you've been this perfect person and you were never this perfect person. And every time something happens with me, if I do something, then I got to be crucified to the cross. But if you do something, you don't have to be held to a higher standard. How does that work?
First of all, ain't nobody crucifying you to no cross. Stop comparing yourself to Jesus Christ. God don't like ugly. Secondly, who needs to hold James to a higher standard is you. You done given a man everything. You giving him your body, you're giving him your money, you're giving him your whole career, you're giving him your mind, body, spirit. You have made him your God. So the thing about it is you're giving him all these lavish luxury vacations. I mean, literally, he doesn't have to work hard. He didn't have to do anything but sit there and get in bed with you, and boom, he got everything. It's just like she going all out for this dude, and this dude ain't doing nothing but sitting there
Does wrong.
reaping the
Oh, I'm perfect.
the
Oh, I didn't do
festivities.
nothing. I didn't. Just like him liking